All right, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to go through some of the process of how we start our logo design. So most of y'all should have your logo design already drawn, and what we're gonna do is start off by importing the image. So I'm just gonna go here, I'm gonna go to my desktop or wherever you have your images saved, and we're gonna start off with this. So I have my picture of a couple dog sketches that I did, and I'm gonna be using that for my logo. So what I'm gonna do first is just kind of like adjust my image a little bit. I have a lot of different picture options to choose, but I think I'm gonna go for this one right here. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm just going to select this option right here. I'm gonna press copy. I'm gonna go to a new layer, empty layer, and then I'm gonna paste it on there. And then I should have something that kind of looks like this. If I want to keep it consistent, I could also make a white background just like I did before, because that's always a good move. So I'm going to also make my background white. All right, and then one thing that I can do is I can make this a little bit bigger to make it easier for me to trace. And I can also start to adjust some of the levels of it. So levels are in this thing called adjustment. Once you go to it, you can start off just by doing an auto black and white. That's going to make your image two colors. And then we're going to go to where it says levels. The levels are going to separate the whites and the darks. And all I'm going to do is just kind of like pull this down and then pull this up, and I'll start to get a really clean like outline of my image. So this is an easy way to kind of start getting your image set up. And there we go, I'm starting to have something nice that happens. Now, there's still a couple areas where I need to touch it up a little bit, so I may want to grab my pen tool, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in certain areas, or I can go back and just kind of tighten these up a bit. You could also use the Bezier curve to do this. The Bezier is probably the best one because you can get a really clean outline around your image. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of close some of the holes in my image so that it actually fills in with color. Certain areas like this, we want to go back with either a brush or with like some kind of pen tool and just kind of fill that in so that it's solid. So take the time to really make very, very clean line work with this so that when it's time to kind of replicate it, you're in a good spot. And that's it. Let's just do a quick color check just to make sure this is working well. There we go, already easy drag and drop. So that's kind of like the name of the game. We want to start off by just getting our image in there and starting to set it up and get it nice and clean. Great.